Yo, what's up? It's DNA for sure. And this video is about I'm answering a question on drinking. And I'm gonna give you a story, tell you a story about myself and why I started drinking, basically. I don't know what's going on with this light. It's kind of dark outside. But okay, I got a question from Dylan Schofield. And it says, Yo, DNA, I've got a question. For the past week, I've had like one can of beer every night or midday, and it makes me feel alive, and it makes me feel myself. And if I don't have at least one drink a day, then I get depressed, angry, moody. Am I addicted to alcohol, or is it the same effect? For example, if you drink an energy drink, once you drink the energy drink, you get that short period of buzz, and it slowly wears off, and you feel tired and moody. And I just feel like shit. Am I addicted to alcohol? There's more. I would also like to ask your opinion on the new e-cigarettes, and you think they will work, and would you buy one? Okay, now if you drink, and that's the only way that you can feel like you're yourself, that is that's an issue with you, your confidence, and feeling stifled or feeling unfulfilled or feeling uncomfortable with yourself. And you should not use drugs and alcohol to open up or, to approach girls or to do things that you wouldn't normally do. Sometimes I use alcohol as a tool for, songwriting and performance and studio presence, but I should even not do that because I have so much emotional attachment to recording music and writing music. And it doesn't really help. It's really a crutch. You feeling depressed that you don't have liquor in your system and your personality changing, those are symptoms of alcoholism. But the whole mood swings, being angry and depressed when you don't have alcohol, that's normal for drugs and alcohol, and people who use them frequently. Um, there's people. Alcohol's a depressant, and it's normal for if you don't get drunk like that. If you only get drunk like once a season, once every 3 months, you get drunk, fucked up, and you might be moody or not have as much emotional energy the next day. That's pretty normal because it's your body's way of responding to having extra emotions, and it dehydrates your body. So I don't know if you're straight up addicted, but you're showing signs of alcoholism. Trying to turn the screen up. Um, I would say not drink or try to drink maybe once a season. If you have an issue with not drinking, again, like I always say, replace bad old habits with new healthy habits or healthier habits. Don't replace alcohol with more weed. Don't replace drugs with different drugs. That's pretty fucking stupid. And as far as the e-cigarettes, they definitely work. They say all you have to do is get past the third day. You can make it past the third day with the e-cigarette. I don't know how you want to quit, but if you don't want to make a big investment and buy the $40 joints, which I recommend that you buy the at the liquor store that I go to. They have these $7 joints called the e-cigarettes. I mean not e-cigarettes, e-hookahs. They work pretty well. You have to make sure that you get the right flavor. They all taste pretty good. I like strawberry. The grape doesn't taste as good as I thought. Strawberry is the best, or peach. Peach. Now, I want to tell you this story why I started drinking, and continue to. When I was 17, this dude pressed charges. I broke into somebody's house when I was 16. And this dude pressed charges on me when I was 17 so I could go to prison. At that time, I was out of school. Police fucking came to my house. And I came up here. I left the state. And I lived with my grandma. And I think she bought a bottle of wine one day or some shit. And she asked me one day, I asked her if she could give me some cigarettes one day. And I think I don't think I asked her for a bottle because I didn't drink like that. I think I only got drunk one time before that, and I fucking hated that shit. I drank 2 shots of Everclear and made a 2-shot drink with Everclear and a whole bunch of Tang. I did not throw up. I was blackout fucking drunk. And apparently I ate fucking 3 plates. I ate a plate, passed out, woke up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and ate 3 more plates. And I was not hungover at all. But my grandma was buying me bottles like every other day in a pack of squares. And I was throwing up, blah, 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 blackout drunk, blah, every fucking day. Just stressing and shit. I didn't like it. Alcohol just made me fucking dizzy. And I got the spins every time. And I switched to Seagram's Gin. Vodka, I was drinking Smirnoff Black Ice. Or grape. And I would mix it with fucking grape juice, which is not good because I couldn't taste any of that fucking alcohol in there. But I was just drinking and drinking and drinking. And then I moved back up with my grandma when I was 19. And I got a job about a month after I moved in with her. And before that I was selling drugs, selling weed and pills. And every day I was driving somebody to school or work at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. And then I just realized that I couldn't deal with these people. I didn't have a cutoff time. 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning, then 3 or 4 would come around. People would start getting out of school and off work. And I would serve them up for about 2 or 3 hours. Move around a little bit just to make sure I was places so I didn't have to fucking keep going home and coming back and things like that. And my last play would be at around 12. And sometimes I would have to pick people up and they would pay me. So that was getting a little emotionally exhausting for me. My sleeping habits were getting really fucked up because there was times where I didn't sleep that much and miss money. And that was my only source of income. So what I was doing was I was waking up, drinking a beer, 1 beer, 2 beers, 3 beers, 4 beers. Nah, that's just funny to me. I would drink a beer so I would be emotionally ready to deal with these people. And the nervousness of driving around with all these drugs in my car, felonies and shit. And I had a little bit of anxiety from driving because my cousin Crystal Poe died in a freak car accidents. And I got my license the same age that she was when she died in this freak car accident. What happened? A dump truck. You can Google it. Crystal with a K, Powe. The dump truck, the back part of it lifted up on its own and crushed her car. She'd survived for 3 days and died. And that freaked me out a lot. I had anxiety for driving, and I drove a lot better, and I loved it. I was just like you know, it was a part of my daily routine. I wasn't getting drunk every day, but then, you know, I did start getting drunk at fucking 7 o'clock, or when I was done, I would get drunk at 10 and pass out and wake up by fucking 3 so I could serve everybody. And then 3, I would get a 40, and that's all can. I would drink the 40. Then I would serve everybody. Then go back to sleep. Then wake up at 12 from my last dude. I don't know why he just never bought like more than fucking a dime for me every day or a dub. But whatever. After that, I made a friend named John. And John was a hardcore alcoholic. John would drink Genesees, which you guys see me drink. He would drink a 6 pack of those at like fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. Then we was end up getting like a 24 because he was collecting unemployment. And I was doing this as a young person. Thought I was just immune to alcoholism because it took me so long to get addicted officially to cigarettes. Because my body's kind of like the shit. It takes a long time for me to get addicted to things. But that's how it happened. Um, oh no, I skipped a vital part of that story. When I got my job, I quit it July 4th so I could sell weed because I was only working 3 hours a day. It was like $12 an hour, 10 something after taxes. But my first girlfriend, she cheated on me. And when she was cheating on me, I was on the phone with her. And I heard all that shit. And I think I had some kind of nervous breakdown of a sort. And I started drinking more. And then we didn't break up. Then she broke up with me like in late July out of nowhere. And from then, that day, I went to the store. I got a 40, like 2 40s and 2 tall cans. And it went from there. I got locked up for a DUI, for the second DUI, for 4 days. Got out the day of Halloween. I was supposed to go to a party. I couldn't. They wouldn't let me. They packed up all my shit and moved me to my cousin's house. And I had a 40, I found the 40, but when I got back to my grandma's house, I don't remember how that shit happened. But I moved back into my grandma's house from my other cousin's house, and the shit just went downhill from there. Went to jail for 34 more days, and it just went down, down, down from there. And I still drink. I do things that's made me lose my freedom and a lot of my friends in my life, the life that I did have, a lot of my youth, and it's continuing to destroy a lot of my relationships with very important people, and that's it. So, if you don't want to be like me and can't even get hired at fucking McDonald's and do things that you shouldn't be doing that fulfill you for money. I don't eat old ladies out for money anymore. But, but yeah, that's why I started drinking. That's how I started drinking. That's how it all happened. That's my story. And don't let it become yours. That's all. It's DNA for sure. Turn down sometimes. Drink responsible. Don't be like me. Be you. Put down the alcohol. If it's not water or milk or orange juice or apple juice, the best juice in the fucking world, don't drink it. That's it. Peace.